So look, before we start, you can give me a fake name. You ain't gotta give me your real name. So what you wanna go by?
Go by Genevie.
Who?
Genevieve.
Genevieve? So what I do, I go around interviewing addicts, give them a chance to tell their stories and hope that their story inspires somebody else to get clean or in some way, shape, or form, find you some way, some type of help.
Okay.
So Genevie. So tell us about yourself. How long you been involved in this way of living?
I think I have a pretty interesting story. I didn't touch my first drug till I was 35.
35?
35. And that was in 2015. And I only used for 3 months, and in 3 months I lost everything. I got clean for a year, and then I had a setback with my custody battle with my kids, so I relapsed and I used for 3 months again. And then I was actually clean for 6 years until I moved out here from the East Coast. And on October 1st, 2021, my boyfriend was murdered, and I didn't know how to deal with all of that without like numbing it out. So I relapsed, and I've been on like a 4-year bender.
You said when was he murdered?
October 1st, 2021. So about 4 years ago, for a little over 4 years.
That's still new. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, thanks.
So you said it only took 3 months till everything spiraled out of control.
Very quickly, yes. I lost my kids, my house, my job, my home, my car, my career. I ended up, like I said, when I was clean for 6 years, I was able to get my record sealed, and I got my children back, and I got they're grown now. My son was just 24 yesterday, but I got my children back, and I got my career back, and because I worked as a registered nurse, and I had an apartment and a car and all of that, and I moved out here to Oregon to escape domestic violence, and ended up getting into a relationship with a man that I totally fell in love with, and when he was taken from me, I just didn't know how to deal with it. Massachusetts.
Oh yeah?
Yep. I was born in Connecticut, and I was set up to have the perfect life. I married my high school sweetheart after going to a private boarding school and then to Syracuse University. I ended up, when I picked up my first drug, it was because I was addicted to pain pills after having surgery.
So you've been back out doing drugs for like 4.5 years?
Yep, 4 years. Yep, 4.5.
Since that happened to him?
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's this is my first time homeless, and it sucks. And I just tried treatment last week, actually, and I was there 3 days, and I panicked, and I ended up calling somebody to come get me, and here I am again.
What you planning for? You scared to get sober?
When the detox symptoms started kicking in, and I was starting to feel sick, I just didn't, I wasn't ready for it.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to get back in, so we'll see what happens, right?
Yeah, you definitely, can't nobody push you until you're ready.
Well, that's the thing, is like, when I am ready. I feel like I am finally ready, and I'm ready for me for the first time, instead of, like, I'm not doing it for my kids, because like I said, my kids are grown. I'm not doing it for my family, because my family's all back on the East Coast. I'm doing it because I'm tired of this lifestyle. So, but the actual getting clean part is harder than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
The sickness part.
Yeah. Yep.
So since you say you're ready, if you was offered help right now, to get help and get sober and go to inpatient treatment right now, would you take it?
Would I have 5 minutes to like?
Yeah, and keep going.
No, to just let them know that I'm heading out.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying if you was offered it.
No, I'm just saying I'd have to think about it, because I don't know. See, I say I'm ready, and then you offer me that. But I have a partner out here. Like even though I said I lost my boyfriend 4.5 years ago. The person that I met was 23 years. He was just getting out of a 23-year marriage, and I'd only been a year and a half after my partner had been murdered, and I didn't know. Neither one of us were looking for a relationship, so we just became friends on the under that pretense, and then we ended up falling in love. So that's my hesitation in going, because I'd be leaving him behind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So.
Like I ain't the person that can be like, come on, like, and take
I
me
know.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I ain't got them type of resources right now, but I know places where you can go
Okay.
and get started.
Yeah. Well, the place
go
I
through the
went was
process.
Recovery Works Northwest. It's one of Portland's newest treatment centers, and it's actually wonderful. It's wonderful. It's wonderful in so many ways. So, if you have people that are looking to get clean, that's a place that I would recommend. That's where I will be going back to. Like I said, I panicked and I left, but I want to give it another try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said you have lost your career and everything, and you got it back.
After.
So
Go ahead.
you got it now?
Well, I actually, so I'm a registered nurse. I'm licensed in Massachusetts, Connecticut, New York, and Washington. I won't practice right now because of my opiate addiction. I know that I don't feel like I would be safe to practice right now. In terms of not only just because I'm not sober, but because I wouldn't want to divert meds or do anything that would cause me to lose my license forever, you know?
Yeah.
So I do have an intact license, yes, but I'm not currently employed. So, but that's a choice I'm making because I value my career enough to know that I don't want to put that at risk right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you said you have, when the last time you tried to get help? A few days ago?
Yeah, well, it was like less than a week ago.
And you had panic?
I did. On day 3, which day 3 from everybody that I've talked to as well is your hardest day symptom-wise when you're going through opiate withdrawal. So, and for me, I just didn't have a clear plan in place as to what I was going to do when it started to get tough. And so I called my partner and I said, do you have anything? And he said yes. And so I said, come get me. And that's not the way I should have handled it getting tough. You know what I mean? So
do you got family out here, or you just came out here because of him?
no, I came out here to escape domestic violence after, because my kid, like I said, my kids are grown. So once my youngest graduated high school, I came out here to, my best friend of 30 years lives in McMinnville. So I had moved out here to be closer to her and away from my partner that was abusive, and yeah. And at that point I had been clean for 5.5 years, and then I was out here 6 months. No, I had been clean for 4.5 years. So I was out here for 1.5 years when I lost Josh.
So what type of drugs you into now? Like, what you do?
Mostly fentanyl, a little bit of clear, and yeah.
How much of that you need to get through a day?
Probably 1 gram to 1.5 grams.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's a lot.
Do you eat when you off of that?
When I get off of it or when I'm on it? Like, am I eating right now?
Like, yeah, when you on the run, doing drugs and shit, do you eat like at least once a day or something?
No, that's a last priority. So you know, every penny you get goes towards.
Somebody else said that too.
Yeah, it's true. And if you get offered a hot meal, or you stumble across, like, I don't know, a good video poker day, I might eat something. You know what I mean?
What's the longest you've been up off of that?
Have I been off of it?
What's the longest you've been up, like woke?
So I only sleep right now. I only sleep like maybe 2 or 3 nights a week, and when I say nights, I mean maybe 6 hours. But I've been 28 days with no more than an hour or 2 of sleep at a time.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So that should keep you woke.
The fentanyl doesn't, but the amphetamines do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that meth do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, the meth, the crystal clear, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
They keep you very awake. So, yeah.
So how do you...
And coming off of the opiates was my last time when I got clean for 6 years. I was coming off of them. I couldn't sleep for like 28 days. It was tough. But I also tried to do it the NA way, where they recommend no medications, and that's kind of silly. Like, why suffer that way? If I had taken like Benadryl or something, I probably would have slept. So, You know, it's got to be a good balance between. I understand why they don't want you to use replacements, but I don't understand why you can't take a Benadryl or, you know, something like that for sleep.
So how do you support your habit?
I used to be a booster, and then
They're starting to crack down on that.
yep,
stuff.
and that's why I stopped. I have. I'm not going to tell you that.
Yeah, you gotta put everything on here.
I'm not going to tell you that.
I tell everybody that though. If you don't want to say it, don't say it.
Yep, nope, not going to say it.
I ain't here to get nobody in trouble.
But I'm not prostituting. I can honestly say I've never sold my body for drugs, so I feel good about that.
Yeah. It's all type of different options.
There is, and it's tough. Like like I told you, 1 gram to 1.5 grams a day. We're looking at street value probably between $80 to $150 a day, depending on who you buy it from, and so it's a lot.
So what's the nightlife look like?
We're really lucky right now because we have friends who are letting us stay at their house. Normally, nightlife is walk around or just hang out with other people until the max starts running, and often we'll buy a $2.50 ticket for the max, and then that gives us a few hours to sleep. So that's how we get our sleep, which is really not fun. So life out here is hard. I don't think it's as easy as people think.
So you won't sleep on the streets then?
No.
I mean, you better sleep on the bus.
Yeah, because it's safer.
A long max ride or something.
Yep, you can take the one from Gresham Transit Center. Well, Cleveland Max Stop goes all the way to Hillsborough. Yep. And that's about a 2.5 hour each way, right? Isn't it? Or round trip? Either way.
It'll be a longer ride on the bus though.
Yeah. But I prefer the Max. I don't know why.
Max be going by fast when you sleep.
Yeah. It's true. I've fallen asleep here and woken up in Hillsborough, and then fallen asleep or fallen back asleep, woken up all the way at the Gresham Transit Center. But sometimes that's your only place to sleep. So 2.5 hours really isn't a long time if you think about it. If you go into bed and you get up in 2.5 hours, that's like you're dragging. And for me, that's like good rest. So there are a couple other people that'd be willing to talk to you too. I don't know if you're interested, but.
So do you got Cash App or social media, just in case if somebody wants to reach out, help, or donate?
Yeah, my Cash App right now is Shauna Marie 503. I just gave you my whole name. I told you to call me Genevie, so whatever. But it's SHAWNNA Marie MARIE 503, and you can find me under Shauna Marie on Facebook and Snapchat. So there you go.
Yeah, I tell everybody else, you're going to have to just write that down.
I will do that.
Thank you for letting me interview you. Have a good one. Stay safe.
You too. Thank you.